So welcome. This is STEMQuest. STEMQuest is an app for high school students that facilitates the transition into college and beyond. So basically, high schoolers who are about to leave school or looking to rack up an experiences, project, or learn about the real world or careers in STEM that they can aspire to. STEMQuest helps with all of that. So to get started, users are prompted to click the Get Started button to see what they have to explore. We have a welcome message saying hello, good morning. There is no onboarding process. For this, there simply is nothing behind the login wall because we're dealing with high schoolers. There's not a lot of personal information that we will require from said high schoolers. So we're just giving them the information that they need straight off the bat without requesting any information from them. Perhaps the process will be reiterated upon to have maybe an email collection and a password collection, but for now, it's just to get started and they get right into the project. That way, we are keeping the user engaged and we're not burdening them with the process of like filling out the long form just to get into the system. It's completely unnecessary for this. So yeah, they have the options to search. Because this project is still in progress, the keyword search is not yet effective. They are prompted to explore hands-on projects in categories on the STEM, such as science, technology, engineering, and math. And so in doing so, when they get here, they see a collection of projects that they can explore and try their hands on, just to see what they enjoy, or, they get to see a brief overview of the project, what they will learn, materials that they will need. This is essential because we're assuming that high schoolers are doing this outside of school hours and they're doing this at home. So in order to do so, they're using household materials. So it's essential that they're able to see what materials are needed to ensure that they have those materials at home. And then we walk them through the procedure of what the project will entail. And here we estimate what skills they would essentially be learning from doing said project, such as understanding the genetic research techniques, cell structures, molecular compositions of organisms, and they will also learn yeah, a bunch of things and how to do projects by yourself as compared to in a school setting where you're often in a collaborative environment and you're doing it with teammates. You learn how to do those yourself. Same for the ecosystem in a bottle. So they're pretty easy projects of things that you can easily find at home. You can always find a bottle laying around at home. You could always find small plants around you. If you live in a house, you could just go outside and pluck a plant. So they're all very like easy projects and things that they can try hands-on and like monitor and see what they can learn from it. Like this one, for example, build a homemade battery using lemons or potato cells. From this project, they will learn how batteries work, understand circuits, and understand energy conversions. And we've also listed the materials needed as well. Um, so similarly, we have the same for technology projects. There's a bunch of them. We have the same for engineering projects, and also the same for math projects. So depending on what part of STEM that a student is looking to lean more towards and what projects they're most excited about, they get to learn about those projects and try them hands-on, which I think is a great opportunity. If you're looking to go into university, it gives a better understanding of what you want to do in school, what you are leaning towards, what you most enjoy, and so that you can make a guided and informed decision before you get into university applications and finding out what you actually want to do for life. So this section right here, the Discover Career Profiles, the way that it works is we have career professionals submit their career profile just to inspire kids who are looking to aspire to STEM careers. So professionals in the STEM field will submit their profiles. It may be they may have gotten into the careers whether conventionally or through like getting a degree or whatever the case may be. It gives a chance to highlight the type of work that they do. So, for example, this is a mechanical designer. We go over the kind of work that the mechanical designer does and go over the kind of details of like what their day-to-day may look like. Although a day-to-day may look like very different for each mechanical designer, but for this one, this is what her day-to-day looks like. And then she goes over her career path, how she got into the field, what her dreams were when she got into the field, and some of the hobbies. It may shock you how many different hobbies people like engage in that are very distinct from the careers that they're in. But trying hands on hobbies and all this other stuff uh, kind of play into interest and things that you end up doing in the future. So similarly, we have the same for an astronomy assistant, and we walk through the process of what I do at work, my daily tasks, my career path, and the hobbies as well. Moving forward with further iterations, we may add more to this career profile, such as name, so that kids have a more personalized experience with like knowing the name of this astronomy assistant. I feel like, it feels like someone in the field and like you have someone to aspire to that you have a personal relationship with. Similarly, you have one for a UX designer as well. So moving on into the lessons, we have very brief lessons here of um, some STEM related, like here we have one for chemical reactions. So the basics of chemistry, it's stuff they've already learned in school. It's just information that builds up of stuff that they've already learned in school. So students will be introduced to the essential concepts of chemical reactions. This lesson provides an overview of what chemical reactions are and how they are presented and the types of reactions that occur in everyday life. So students get the opportunity to learn about chemical reactions, the key characteristics of chemical reactions. They get to test their hands on some formulas, and at the end of the day, they have some learning outcomes, what to expect to learn from this lesson, and the conclusions that they can draw. And similarly, some of those lessons are also linked to some of the projects that we have listed. And so for future references, again, we will at the bottom of this link projects to lessons so that after a student is done going through the lessons, they can proceed to go through a project that is related to the lesson that they have just learned. So that may change, the ordering of the way that things are structured right now. They can come here to see all the lessons that we have to offer with this button at the bottom. This is for the lesson, this is for projects, this is the homepage, and this is profile. So because we don't have an onboarding process yet, we haven't quite figured out what to do with the profile. I'm trying to see if to make this the career profiles for the professionals that have submitted their career profiles or make this the profile for the actual user who is on the page. That is completely undecided now, but moving forward with more iteration and more brainstorming, perhaps a solution would occur for that. Yeah, so again, similarly, we have human anatomy and how the body works. We have objectives for learning, and we go over, what is human anatomy, the major body systems. We also go over learning outcomes and the conclusion and what students aim to learn from this lesson. So overall, the overall experience of STEMQuest is just presenting students with materials they need to succeed before entering college, university, or whatever the case may be, and actually pique their interest and curiosity and see what they may lean more towards. And so that is the aim that we hope to we work with STEMQuest with more iterations and more brainstorming. It could be better, and it's a better learning opportunity and a one-stop shop for high schoolers. And yeah, I'm really excited about this project, and I hope you enjoy it too. I will add a link, and please feel free to play around or give any feedback if there's anything that you'd like to see added or recommended or anything like that. That'd be great. Thank you very much, and have a good day. Bye bye.